Good morning, everybody. Josh here, crypto news and reviews, and wanted to get on this morning and give you an update with what's going on in the crypto world. It is 9:23 in the morning here in beautiful southern Australia. It's going to be a great day. I'm going to head to the beach here in a few. But first, I wanted to give you some top news stories and remind everybody I am giving away one Litecoin once we hit 1,000 subscribers. I know we're a little ways away from that, but we're gaining some traction. The snowball's rolling down the hill and it's gaining some momentum. And when I hit that 1,000 subscriber mark, one Litecoin, I'm just going to select a user at random. I'll use a number generator. I'll do that live, and I will send one Litecoin out to one of my subscribers. So we're looking for 1,000 people, so like and subscribe, share it with your friends, make multiple accounts, whatever you got to do, and somebody's going to win that Litecoin, and who knows, it might be a couple $100 by the time we hit 1,000. Hopefully it is. So anyhow, news for the day. First, a quick market recap. $428 billion cap. Bitcoin's been doing pretty strong, actually, up 6.4%. 8.8 or $8,834. Almost hit 9,000. Really close. I'm waiting for about 9,500 before I do a hash flare reinvestment. So as soon as it gets about 9,500, I'm gonna do some hash flare reinvesting, and I'll do that on the channel here. So Ethereum actually fell a little bit below the 10% mark. Not much. We're talking like 9.5%, right? But still hanging right even with Bitcoin there. Ripple had a strong night. Went up a little bit. 4% on the 24-hour there. Everything else right in that range. Ethereum Classic had a strong showing, even though there's still only 2 applications for it. Ucash. Now I want to talk a little bit about Ucash today. So I saw this last night. It jumped up something like 900% on the 24-hour yesterday. Since then it's fallen off a little bit, but it jumped into this 21 spot literally overnight. And if you look at the trading volume, you can see it's only 10% of what it should be. $3 million trading. So it's a little fishy, right? So when we go in and take a look at Ucash here, obviously it's shot up from February 12th, literally from trading at 1 cent, and now it's trading at 19 cents. However, if you go and look at the markets, it's a little bit deceiving. It's only on one exchange. There's hardly any traffic on it. This is so easy to manipulate. I see this falling off very quickly. So I've done a little bit of research. This is their website. So they had an initial bounty offering. Basically, it sounds a lot like it's trying to be a Ripple kind of international transfers of money. But also, they're saying that they're going to have converters. So basically, you can go in and do Bitcoin for cash, cash for Bitcoin, as well as send money back and forth. But they're saying it's going to be very easy to liquidate Bitcoin is kind of the overall gist I got from it. However, I went to their portal. This is the Ucash portal, and I've scrolled all over the world. I can't find one single active converter. You hit find converter, and I've tried different cities. I've tried looking everywhere, and I cannot find one anywhere. So I don't think it's functioning. I don't think it's working. I think it's just a quick pump and dump. So I would avoid this at the moment anyway. I did go to sign up, and I tried to do the phone registration, and I still haven't. It says they'll call you and give you a code to enter. I did that yesterday. I still haven't received my code. So I don't know. Seems a bit shady. And then they wanted my ID, my 2 forms of ID, utility bill, and I just don't feel comfortable giving that up to them. Now I know Your Client is getting big, the KYC, and on that note, I found this article, and it's, a lot of the ICOs now are required to do Know Your Client, but that's so sketchy because, as I said, it's so easy to start an ICO. Anybody can do it. There's no regulations on it. I showed you how to build a coin yesterday. I can build a coin in 5 minutes and build a website in 10 and have an ICO up and running in 20. You know what I mean? And then I ask for, not only do I sell you bullshit coins, but I ask for all your identification, your home address, your utility bill, 2 forms of ID, a passport and a driver's license. Well, then I have your full identity as well. So this is an article from news.bitcoin.com, and it's basically saying that know your client requirements are an accident waiting to happen, and I couldn't agree more. So basically you're going to be giving your information to somebody who you don't know. They don't have an address, they don't have a phone number. A lot of these ICOs, they don't have any information at all. And sure, they put people's faces and names, but we've seen before that's so easy to fake. You can find a stock photo, find a LinkedIn file, put it all together there, and you've got looks like a legitimate ICO that's totally not legitimate. So just be careful out there with who you're, on the dark web. We've seen that identities sell for quite a bit, and just be careful who you're giving all your information to. All right, out there, guys, just, again, be safe. I know ICOs can be very profitable, but if you end up getting your identity stolen for an ICO, well, all of a sudden it's really not worth it, huh? So just keep that in mind. So they, like I said, once they asked me for that stuff, I said, nope, I'm out. I don't want any. I was just gonna. I really wanted to just get on the Ucash just so I could give you guys some information about it. But see there, buy or sell Bitcoin online or in person. You have this Ucash balance up here. Again, I went to do the phone registration. I never received a phone call, so red flags all over the place on this one. They show this all over the world, but when I got on there, there was nothing. Really, you got locations in South America where I can go buy and sell Bitcoin for cash. I don't buy it, guys, so I would steer clear of Ucash and their exchanges. So we're going to get rid of that. Here's their white paper. It's a long 26-page, but again, you get down into, they're saying they're going to have Visa cards and virtual Visa cards and all this stuff, but they don't have any of that yet. So I think it's just a pump and dump. I'd steer clear of Ucash at the moment. All right, guys. All right, so what's next on the news? All right, how about a good story? So we've all heard of Robinhood coming to 5 U.S. states to start with. I've signed up, so as soon as they're in Australia, I like the idea of being able to just buy and sell. You know, right now I have to use GDAX. I have to go through all that if I don't want to pay fees. But Robinhood is going to offer the feeless transactions to buy and sell, to buy and sell Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, a few, basically the Coinbase without fees. So this gives me hope. This is awesome. Jay-Z is getting into the crypto world, and he's investing in Robinhood, current cryptocurrency trading platform. Jay-Z is a smart guy, all right? He is a businessman, first and foremost, rapper second. So the fact that he has gotten behind Robinhood and is dumping money into Robinhood, that's awesome. I think that's, first of all, it's more mainstream attention, more mainstream credibility. You get these celebrity endorsements, but he's not going to put money into something he doesn't believe in, and he is a smart businessman. He is a hardcore businessman. So the fact that he's getting behind Robinhood gives me a lot of hope for that platform and a lot of optimism for crypto's future all in all. You know, the more people we can get like this on board, the better it is for all of us. All right, guys? So I support this 100%. I can't wait for Robinhood to open up in Australia. I will have it running and I will use it immediately. As soon as I do, I will have a video up showing you how it works. So good for Jay-Z, good for Robinhood. This is great news for them. And yeah, that's awesome. So let's see. LoopX. Here's more bad ICO news, guys. All right, so LoopX disappears. They raised $4.5 million in an ICO, and then this is what their website looks like right now. The site can't be reached. So once again, anybody can start an ICO, anybody can build a coin. Hell, they could have even sent out LoopX coins, but that doesn't mean they're doing anything. First of all, check GitHub, okay? I've done a video on GitHub. I showed you the most active. That's why I'm a little this red pulse that's shot up all of a sudden is now on Binance. They've had one update on their GitHub in the past year. They're the least active team out there. So check your GitHub, guys, because that can tell a lot of people they get the promise of something and that's enough for them. But you know, I showed you how easy it is to make a coin, and LoopX has just disappeared. They've gone dark. They've raised $4.5 million through initial coin offerings, and they had Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Telegram, and they were promising, I don't even know what they were promising. However, they're just gone. They've just disappeared. So the investors pledged a total of 276 Bitcoins, 2,446 Ethereum, and now they just have that. And you're not going to get it back. There's no regulations. There's nobody to help you if you invest in an ICO right now, okay, guys? So if you give your money to somebody, again, make sure that you got to do some research. Now, these are the steps I take. You know, I email them, I try to call them, I try to talk to them on Telegram, I make sure I get responses. And the problem is they were doing all that and they still disappeared. So got to be careful with your ICOs, guys. Check yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about this. This sucks. So they're saying that their software handles over 10,000. So it was a trading. It sounded a little bit connecty to me. I did read the article, and they were talking about how it was a trading algorithm that it's software that makes more money online than we could ever do in real life. Stay away from trading bots. I am doing an experiment with Crypto Hopper, and I'll have a video up on that as soon as I get some results. So far, it hasn't done much for me. This Crypto Hopper, I have it set up with about $500. I'm putting together a video on that. That'll be up here soon. So far, not a fan, to be honest with you. So let's end with some good news, guys. European small banks are supporting crypto. So a lot of the bigger banks are saying it's a bad investment, it's risky, it's too volatile. A lot of the smaller banks in Europe are saying, we'll help you invest, we'll help you buy it. So cryptocurrency will thrive thanks to smaller banks. So Falcon Bank and Vontobel, both institutions are Swiss private banks, which allow them to buck the current anti-cryptocurrency trend. These two companies handle cryptocurrency-related investments on behalf of their clients as we speak. There's also Fidor Bank in Germany and a Liechtenstein's Bank, Frick, which all provide similar services. For now, the positive momentum is limited to smaller banks now. There are risks involved, but there's also really big opportunities. We know what to do from security's perspective, so this is a big opportunity for banks like us. Bigger banks were scared of cryptocurrencies because they don't understand them. They feel threatened. But smaller banks are seeing this as an opportunity to make some money. First off, everybody wants to make some money, but also to provide a service to their clients that the big banks aren't willing to provide. This is a leg up for the smaller banks. So we're seeing it in Europe. I think this trend could spread. I think that the people in the know will realize that cryptocurrencies have a future and have potential to make some serious money. And the more we can get on board, again, the better. So again, this is just more heading for the mainstream adoption. So anyway, guys, that's the news for today. Again, like and subscribe. One Litecoin going out once we hit 1,000 subscribers. So share it with your friends. Tell everybody about us. We're gaining that momentum. I'm having a lot of fun making these videos. I'm going to do, like I said, I got the Crypto Hopper review in the works. I got some more Brave browser stuff in the works. I got some Mist browser stuff in the works. I'm going to come back to you guys on my Waves. Sunday, I should get my first interest payout from Waves, and that's not just Waves exclusive. You also get paid out in Mercury, and They give you like 4 different dividends on that. So I'm excited to see how much I get. I got about $150 is all, but I just want to see the percentage. If it works out, I'll dump another $500,000 worth of waves in there and see how we go. But anyhow, that's the update for the morning, guys, and I'll be back if any news breaks and if I get another video done. We'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching, guys.